Hello, welcome to the next edition of Wednesday Special. Today we're going to be trying out Mono Green Devotion with Enigmatic Incarnation. So the Navy card deck we're going to be trying out today with Yorion. So the deck has a lot more of the enchantment side that does occasionally get featured in Mono Green Devotion. Stuff like, Othanissa, Wolf Willowhaven, Tribute to the World Tree. These cards do show up in Mono Green Devotion, depending on the build, and also Leyline of the Guild Pack. So when we're done utilizing Leyline, we could just sack it and hopefully get something at the 5-drop slot. That is what we're trying out today. See if this deck actually has what it takes to compete in Pioneer. So if you like this content, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification for your future videos. And let's get the subs and let's try to go to our next milestone, which is 2,000. So let's get into the deck list and see the deck in action. So testing out again the newer style of deck text. I wanted to go ahead and break it down. We have 4 and 4 on the elves, so that way we have 2 leaders because we can sack an oath, get a 2-drop. I think this is one of the best 2-drops we can get. We have 4 old girl trolls because it's just the best 3-drop creature. Trailblazer and Reborn are our tutor target, so if we could sack a Wolf Willowhaven and get one of those 2, either a card draw piece or a creature with reach, so that way we could block spirit, stuff like that. We have 1 oddity. Also, we could sack our Tribute to the World Trees to Incarnation and get a oddity to win the game. We have 4 Cavalier Thorns and a single Elder Gargaroth, which helps against Vein Ripper. 4 Storm, just because it's just stock kind of with Kiora. And then, like I said, outside of the Incarnation, our enchantments do occasionally show up in Mono Green Devotion, depending on the exact build. Otherwise, we have a total of 30 lands here. Sideboard, we do have 3 Pick Your Poisons for Vein Ripper and stuff like Fable the Mirror Breaker. 3 Damping Spheres for the Lotus Field matchup. 3 Stone Brains, also potentially for the Lotus Field matchup and other combo decks. We have an Ooze for Graveyard Hate that we could tutor by sacking Othanissa. We have a Throwback that we could bring in for Graveyard Hate or Enchantment and Artifact Hate, so we could stack our Havens for it. 2 Beowulfs, like I said, it's a nice tutor target against aggro. Gains this for life. Questing Beast for facing a deck with high amounts of Planeswalkers. This is a nice tutor target there. Then we have our Yorion because why not? It seems logical to be running an 80 card version. So that is what we're trying out. Let's see this deck in action. Thicket and an elf passes. That is so awkward. Alright, so we Breeding Pool. Mystic say go. Temple Garden. This is probably Angels. No, Salvager. Incarnation. Play an Oath. Take a Forest. Play that said Forest. Say go. Collector's Cage. I figured that's what this was. He could flip it right now. And pumps. Gets a sign. Okay. Cavalier. Yeah. We're just dead, right? Sure. Exacxies. I guess you bring in Thrillback down Plukernos. I guess run it like that. Play the Forest. Elf. Say go. Besiege you. Elf passes. Incarnation's interesting. I think I just Haven, say go. Lovestruck Beast passes. Incarnation. I meant to play that tapped, but okay. Sack Haven. Get a Trailblazer. And pass. Yep, take 5. And a Skyclave. Eat my Trailblazer. And a Heart's Desire. Play a Troll. Nick those. Pass. Shoves in with a Lovestruck Beast. Take it. Down to 8. Another Lovestruck Beast. Tap land. Passes. another land. Pick up Yorion. Play that said Yorion. Flicker. And pass. Skyclave. Eats the troll. Shoves in there for 10. We chump one of them. Okay, tap land. Alright, I need something. Then not a land though. Scoop it up. 0-1. Let's get into the next. Forest, say go. Lair. Elf. Play coast, say go. Plays a forest. And a troll, probably? Nope. Trailblazer gets plotted. I need a land. Play tribute, say go. Plays a trailblazer. Plays a forest. Cav. And draws. We draw and nick those, so it's good. Play another tribute, say go. Besages my nick those. We take breeding pool. Plays an elf. Smacks me for 10. Take it. Down to 8. Play a haven. Pelukernos. Pass. Storm the festival. No hasters, please. Oddity, you happen to find the one card that wins. So I scoop it up. Maybe Frillback over a leader. I don't like that. So we both start with ley lines. Play lair. Elf, say go. I would love to nick those off the top. But then again, I can't even use it. Forest. Oath. Gets a trailblazer. Passes. Another land. Play Kiora. Say go. Nick those. Passes. Non-land, please. Okay. Play Incarnation. Pass the turn. Gonna besage you that? Alright. Get a land, I guess. Say go. Where they only play one besage you, and he's found it both times. When it actually matters. Plays a mystic and passes. That's interesting of a top deck. Storm. So I guess we take Nick those. Trailblazer. So we untap one land. Produce green. Pick up Yorion. And pass. What do you got? Should be able to storm plus Yorion this turn. Kiora. Untaps and nick those. He can produce 7, like I did, right? He has 8 mana. Watch him play a Cityscape Leveler. Cav. Okay. As long as he does not hit another nick those, it should be fine. He found another nick those. So now he gets to produce, another elf for free. So now he gets to produce, what? 7, 10, 11. He can get a storm back. Trailblazer. Draws a card. Goes to 9 mana. Troll. That's good. I'm not really worried about a troll. It does draw him 2 cards, but... Plays a tap Citadel. Stonebrain. What are you choosing? Storm? Storm the festival. Okay. So it means I get it. I don't have it in my yard. I just need to not draw a land. I need to draw some sort of sweet card off the top. He left the one in my yard. Passes. Put that on blue. Make 7. Untap nick those. Cast the storm from the yard. Take, I guess, those 2. Do I want tribute? Would be kind of base, but I think it's correct to take these. Draw some cards. I guess take a forest. I could pay into this, but that doesn't seem like the best use of my mana. So I have 7 mana. Play Oath. Take a land, I suppose. A free elf. I think I play Frillback. Paid 2. Destroy artifact. Exile. So pop the ley line. Eat up your storms. Play another elf. Say go. So he has 11 mana. Thankfully, we got rid of both of his Storm the Festivals. Another ley line. Does he bother attacking? Passes. Another land. Not helpful. 16 mana. Play Incarnation. Play Yorion. Draw. Blink. Throwback. Cav. Seems fine. Play an elf. Pay into the oddity. Pay into lair, I guess? I have nothing else. Intact just with the lair. I could attack with that, but that seems not like a good move. I could attack with the Yorion, I suppose. But then again, he has a 5/6. So stack Leyline. Get Gargs. Draw. Draw a bunch of cards. Take a forest. Pay a green. A green. Destroy an artifact and enchantment. Gain 4. Pop the Leyline. Draw some cards. Get rid of some lands. So if he could top deck a Cityscape Leveler, that would be quite impressive. But Sage used my Nykthos. So we get to thin our deck some more, which is nice. Got game 2. I guess we should bring in the Stone Brains. Down an Oath, and a Pack Leader. Run it like that. They both start with a ley line. I'd pray we draw a Nykthos. Forest. Oath. Takes a Pluker Nose. That was not a bad top deck, I suppose. Mystic, say go. Sunken Citadel. Passes. Play Troll, say go. He has a Nykthos. That could very well mean we lose from this point. 6 mana. Good Storm, or he could play Cavalier. Most likely the outcome here. Unless he plays Kiora, untaps Nykthos. Now Trailblazer, not what I was expecting. And a Pluker Nose. Draws a card. And passes. I would love a Nykthos. Otherwise, a non-land. But I guess we can't draw a non-land. Play a pool, tap, say go. Next turn, I guess we Gargs. Invasion. Kiora. Untaps. Another Invasion. He's probably going to attack an Invasion with Pluker Nose. Cavalier. Looks like it finds a Sunken Citadel. It takes a Forest. Trailblazer. Cityscape Leveler. Oddity. I think that's GG's. Scoop it up. 0-2. Let's get into the next. Team Vents. Passes. Play Breeding Pool. Tap. Say go. Pathway on blue. Shredder. Awkward top deck. Play Pack Leader. Say go. Another Shredder. So no removal, but an opt to trigger the Connives. Gets rid of a Vent and a Hall. Okay. You shove in for 1. Does take it. Play Beseiju and a Troll. Hit for 3. Okay, free the Fae. And a Sleight of Hand. Treasure Cruise. And a Den. Not doing so hot on that. Treasure Cruise. Do you attack? Does. Take it. So I should be able to add 5. Play a Kiora. Untap Nykthos. Add 6. Play a Cavalier. Maybe there's an argument I should have attacked first. So got rid of a Shredder. And an Opt. Now I can't even attack with the Pack Leader. I can, however, get a Nykthos. Keep the new Nykthos. Draw. And more green. Play Leyline. Cavalier. Take a Breeding Pool tapped. And pass the turn. Ops. I should have quite an impressive turn. Finally gets rid of an Arclight Phoenix. We have Cavs, though. Looks like a Treasure Cruise. Steam Vents. Can you kill a Cav? Alright, hits one Cav. Okay, snipes a Cav. Is there anything I want to redraw? Not really. So say no. Gives back a Phoenix. Do you attack at all? It did slow me down a little bit. So everything at Kiora. We're definitely going to eat a Shredder. Pick up Yorion. Play Incarnation. I should have attacked. That was definitely a mistake. Gets rid of an island. Oh, I do have enough for a tribute. I was worried I wouldn't. So, I guess shove in with that. We will sacrifice a Leyline. Get a Garg. Draw some cards. Free the Fae. No sign of another Phoenix. Gets a Treasure Cruise. Looks like it's going to be eating up some cards. Draws 4. And loots. Oh, a Prophet. That would have been really good. 8 snipes a Troll. Gets back a Phoenix. And passes. Oh, plays an island. And passes. Play an Oath. Take a Trailblazer. Cast a Trailblazer. Gets rid of an Impulse. Add a green. Draw a card. Haven. Add 3. Storm. Take a Troll and a Forest. Draw some cards. Some more lands. Another Storm. Tribute. Lair. Pain of the Pack Leader. So if I attack, how does this work out? He can maybe light Lava Spike here. Lightning Axe. Here. He can block here. Block here. Block here. Take. I think that's fine. Most of our dudes have trample. Both draw. And he can't really double block anything. He can't kill this or this. Petty Thief. Okay, so that's what he had. So this just does nothing. Okay, so that's an exchange. Okay, chomp chomp. So we lose 1 threat. He goes down. So do I want a 4-drop? I have Oddity. That's interesting. Let's sack the Old Growth Troll. Get Oddity. Draw some cards. And pitch away some 4 lands. So if he can beat me this turn, he wins. Otherwise, we just pay into this Oddity and attempt to just win. Ops. Considers. He has 4 Phoenixes in the yard. Is this an extra turn spell? That would win. I think it is. Okay. Yeah, he had to have that exact card. That was his only out. We have some graveyard heat. Go down Pack Leader. Up 2 Stonebrain. Down 1 Elf. I don't like that. Leyline. Lair. Oath. Please find Nykthos. Guess pick Kiora. Canal and passes. By Stonebrain, I guess, I go. Shredder. We did find the forest. Question is, can I afford to Stone Brain? I don't think so. I think I plot and say go. Ashiok. That's pretty powerful. Hits me. So I guess I Stone Brain. Beat up all four. Cast Trailblazer. Add a green. And an Old Girl Troll. Draw a card. Profit. Island. Opt. Shoots my Trailblazer. 6/8 in the air. Passes. The Incarnation, I guess, they go. Say no. Considers. Eats my yard. Treasure Cruise. Pathway and an Opt. Honestly, I mean, if you had the land, I would have just played the land and flashed that back and drawn 6. I mean, that would have been such a kind of game over, kind of. But I don't think this deck can come back from here. This Ashiok is shutting me down with this Incarnation. Normally, I don't think Ashiok will be very good in this matchup. Cav. Play the Cav. Take Yavimaya, Kiora, and pass. Yep, eats my yard, kills my threat. I'm pretty sure Ashiok stops my Incarnation. You let me know in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure that would be a huge blow on my part if I tried to spells and abilities your opponent controls can't cause their controller to say, yeah. So 0-3, let's get into the wrap up. So what do we learn this week about this deck overall? It did not feel all that great. Twofold. So one of which is because we did have to go to an 80 card deck. It does seem you are more likely, of course, to get the variance hit against you, and it really showcased in these matches. We got one game, but like I would say 2/3 of our matches, we got flooded. So like it was just very tricky. And like I said, statistically, we should be at parity with our 60 card deck when it comes to land percentages. But that doesn't matter when the variance hits you with an 80 card deck. So yeah. So I guess if I ever would have tried this deck again, I would consider cutting it down to a 60 card deck, dropping Yorion. The issue I had with that variant is I had a really hard time figuring out what cards to keep in the list that were, enchantments versus the actual tutor payoffs. I didn't want to go down too many of like trolls and stuff with not having enough payoffs to sack my stuff in Incarnation. And the other possibilities, maybe I should just be playing 4 Trailblazers over and only 1 troll or something, because Trailblazer probably would be the better card to make sure we are drawing through our deck to actually go off. So, but overall, I thought this deck was kind of like that. It's definitely not as explosive as traditional stock mono green list because, well, they are 60 card deck and they're less likely to get flooded. So, like I said, let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about this list. It was a nice big brain moment, but the big brain moment did not pay off. Until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.